Well, that was an interesting story, Scott. All right, let's see where we made all our mistakes and errors. Let's go to Bill in our newsroom. Bill, how did we do today?
Well, Jim, the better question might be, where did you get it right? Because, quite honestly, as usual, this show is a mess. First of all, starting with the first story about the magical thinking, you described the character from the Lucky Charms as being lucky. His name is Lucky, Jim. He's Lucky the Leprechaun. So he is not, in fact, lucky. What he is, and I think the British schoolboys from the second story can probably tell you, is magically delicious. Moving on to that second story, I feel compelled to point out to Teresa that not bathing and not shaving is not a ritual. It's just disgusting, seriously. But be that as it may, Scott's particular ritual with the Megan Fox poster, I want to offer him a few words of comfort. Scott, I happen to know that Megan Fox's ritual when she's either preparing for a role or trying to get a role is quite similar to Teresa's, so you may be luckier than you think. Go with that. Also, the trend of kissing the other male members of your team is not limited to soccer, although it is kind of limited in Europe. It's actually done in bullfighting, too, although the other male is generally dead by the time they kiss him and they've cut his ears off. But still, it does exist. So it's not just soccer. Let's be careful about that. And the other correction, Teresa mentioned that her boyfriend is not in high school, and that is correct. But he will be next year. So that's that. Let's see, the Prius, I got to correct Scott on this one. The scent that you are smelling from the Prius drivers in their Birkenstocks is not patchouli, that is sandalwood. Very important that we get that correct. And Rusty, as Jim, our genial host, can tell you, that cordwood is not, in fact, easy to nail, and he's got the splinters to prove it. As for making women go to sleep, have you ever tried roofies? I think it's much more effective. Really, seriously look into it. And for Scott, here's another tip for you. You're driving that fancy new Beamer, you've got airbags, you got the side curtains, you got the front. What you want to find is maybe an SUV circa 1985 where they just started coming out with the driver's side airbag. Then hit that cement wall. Your troubles will be over. You can thank me later. Jim?
All right, Bill, thank you very much for that and enlightening us. All right, so we're at the end of our show. I'd like to thank all of our guests. Teresa, great job. James, awesome. Good luck on Big Little World, Big People, or vice versa. And Rusty, again, a great performance. And Scott, you really got to bathe next time before the show. Okay?
I will.
Thank you. All right, that's the show. That's all we have for the show today. Thank you for watching. Bye.